Everyone, hope everyone is doing great tonight. Tonight is a day that we're all going to get canceled. We're going to have here Splenda, returning guest, and then we have Collin Shumaker. Interesting shirt you've chosen. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Gotta let them know, dude.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Know.
You would have been very popular.
Do you disagree with that statement?
Not if we want monetized.
Sure.
I didn't monetize this video, so it's all good. But anyways, since you're new to the program here, Collin, for those that have not seen your work, what do you do on Instagram? You're a comedian. You catch the pedophiles. What else do you do?
Yeah, so I do stand-up comedy. I do sketches that are I don't know. They can vary from racist to homophobic to gay themselves. And then I catch pedophiles. I run decoy most of the time now. So I am the one messaging and talking to these creeps. Sorry, I'm not in the UK. I'd probably save you guys a lot of headache. Well, I'd probably be killed if I was over there. And then I open cards, and I was really making fun of backyard breaks and old black tard breaks, and they were they like threatened to sue me after I used their logo.
When you got the Bin Laden card?
Yeah. Yep.
Do you have that on you?
Yes, I do.
Where did you get it,
bro?
Did you rip it, or did you buy it out of it? You ripped it.
I remember hearing the screaming. Osama bin Laden.
Do that impersonation. That was great. Do that impersonation.
Oh, dude, I can't recreate that.
You can't recreate
that. When I first did it, I was just making fun of them, and I knew because I've been into cards for a long time, so I knew about the top set. And like I even had the Desert Storm cards whenever I was young, so I had the Saddam and stuff. So then I just ordered a couple. Hell yeah, dude! So then I just ordered a couple boxes and ripped until I found the Osama, and then just put it out as a clip. And I didn't expect it to get as big of a following and whatever.
We went viral.
On that. We went viral.
Yeah, it was cool.
Did the Backyard Bros ever sue you, or is it just a threat?
No, they just threatened, and then I just sent it to Sports Card Radio because
there you go.
Yeah, and they just like featured it in one of the beginnings. Yeah, that's like this is my shit, dude. Because like in the comedy world, we have Red Bar, and we just want to watch like a guy take down the people who are doing the hanky panky, as it were, and. So comedy world, you get Red Bar, and then on sports cards, you get Sports Card Radio. You got Dan the Card Man and AIH. So it's great.
Man, I can't even believe you watch me. So because I used to always send Splenda all your clips, and I'm like, dude, this guy's awesome.
Oh, thanks, man.
This guy is amazing.
Dude, that had to been over a year ago.
2 years ago.
Sending me Collin's clips, and I was like, bro. How awesome would it? I said, you need to get Collin on, dude. Reach out. I was like, make it happen. I was like, this is like right in your lane, bro. I said, you two would be like magic in the hobby.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh man, well, what is that? I can't see it. Oh, Billy. Billy
Clinton.
You got any Billy with Epstein? No.
Is there any? Because I try to go with. I'm not a big fan of the cards that are just like fan made cards or whatever.
Yeah.
Are there any Epstein cards that are like legit, like in sets? Can be pulled? I don't think there are.
I was gonna say
I don't think there are now.
I was trying to find it for a while. I couldn't find anything Epstein.
I mean, like I was showing you beforehand. You got this guy. You got Dershowitz.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, that's like the creep out there. I mean, who else is a creep that I have?
Dershowitz, man. Dershowitz.
No comment.
He's great. No, I love him. Yeah. No, who's he represent? I'm sure they're very fine people.
I got Mr. Zelensky here.
Oh yeah, that's a good piece.
You know he played the piano with his penis.
Of course. Of course, I've masturbated
You
to
know-
that video.
And anyone watching tonight, you can't have thin skin watching.
Yeah.
You cannot have thin skin. This is like old school humor, like going back to what Chappelle 20 years ago, where all of that stuff. But yeah, you know, I remember you doing a clip about dead people or like people that have killed someone, and then it reminded me I should get this one, dude. Ted Kennedy.
Eddie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Chappaquiddick situation.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, well, what's up with the Kennedys?
Some weird shit.
It's a weird, yeah, that's a weird. It's so weird because it's like they have some good guys and some bad guys. It seems like the Kennedy family is like a weird mix.
It is.
It's like, you know, you got Biden here, right? Like, not to pick on your peep Splenda, but it seems like every time
Kennedys, we already shit on the Kennedy, and they're Catholic. So.
Yeah. So like, what I've noticed is what the 2020 election was stolen, and then the election for Kennedy was stolen. So quite interesting.
You're able to say that on. You're able to say that on YouTube.
Yeah, now you could say, yeah, the election was stolen. I mean, yeah, it was rigged. I mean, I didn't vote that time, but it was rigged. Sure. Hanky panky.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely stuffed the ballot boxes
with all the dead voters. I mean, yeah, dead voters. Well, when you see the totals of this year's election, and you correlate it to 2020, and there's like what. I don't know what the actual number is, but it has to be upwards like 15 to 20 million difference. So it makes you question. It's like, where did 15 to 20 million people go? Like, were they not like motivated to vote this time? Or was it dead people that were casting ballots in 2020 weren't able to this time?
Oh, you know the answer to that.
Well, yeah, true.
Hunter. I think I have a Hunter card. Where's my Hunter?
Biden game used laptop. That would be awesome.
The Freemason Freemason.
Oh man. Where's my who do I have?
Did you ever get into like vintage?
Vintage political stuff?
Yeah, any of it. I mean, any of them.
Not really. I mean, like, I have. What is that?
Genghis Khan, 1952 tops.
What?
Oh wow! I've never heard of that.
Dude,
dude.
Like
they really made that?
Yeah, Genghis.
Oh, wait,
Khan.
that was that in the same set as Mantle?
No, but same year.
Like, what? Same year. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
Back to back like that. That'd be fucking nuts, dude. Because that would be perfect. Because then I could do a poll of the Mantle and just throw it to the side like it's nothing, and then freak out for Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan. Wow. I wonder how much that goes online now.
They're like $15 or $20. You saw the MJ the what is it 94 upper deck is going for like 100 now because people saw that the Menendez brothers are in the background.
Yeah,
that's sick, dude. That card's sick.
Wait, Michael Jordan or someone else?
I think it's Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson. No, it's Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Everybody knew about the 1990 hoops Mark Jackson.
Okay.
But in the past month, people have noticed that one of the, I think it's 1994 upper deck has the Menendez brothers sitting courtside on a Michael Jordan card.
Oh shit!
And it went from like $1 to 100.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Because of the documentary?
The card goes hard too, because it's Jordan shooting and they're just sitting courtside.
So like,
damn.
You probably, if you PC Michael Jordan cards, you probably have one.
They must have been like season ticket holders or something then.
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what.
Like, what are the odds that both brothers are in two cards for like 4-year difference? That's kind of wild.
Well, cards don't always come. They aren't always the pictures of the previous
That's
year.
true.
Yeah, I
That
mean, I'm
photography
sure,
could have been that could have dated back. That's true.
Yeah, and also it was like, what was the? I mean, Jordan cards, they still make them, you know.
Well, yeah, that's what.
Yeah. I got here Tampon Tim.
That's a good piece. Tampon Tim.
You got your boy Steve Dick Cheney.
My boy.
Your boy.
That's your boy, dude.
That's your boy.
I got the Twin Towers while they're still standing.
What year is that?
All right.
This is the 2001 Topps Enduring Freedom.
Oh, okay.
The greatest set ever made.
Oh yeah, you're like one of the few people that talk about 9/11.
Yeah.
So what's up with that? Is it just the Alex Jones stuff, or just messing around?
A little of both. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can affect culture by making jokes. Sure, that's definitely part of it. But yeah, I mean, I was a kid when that happened, and yeah, I mean, we were all. I think everybody was terrified. And,
yeah.
But then you start, like, once I started watching, like, YouTube documentaries and shit back in the day, it's like, oh, this is our government. We gotta, there's something seriously wrong. This is our government and another government.
I can't even see it. Oh boy.
And it's not the religion that does it. It's the country.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yep.
The hinky pinky that goes on. Hinkus pinkus. This is now, a lot of people are hating on this dude, Alex Jones, but
That's great.
I mean this, I still think he's the GOAT, but people think he's a plant. But
dude, he's an OG when it comes to.
He's an OG. Like,
yeah, I love that people think he's a plant. Like, they've gone so far down the rabbit hole that now the guy who exposed everything is like a part of the,
like a plant,
criminal cabal.
It's a plant.
Yeah.
Like I've seriously read on like the tinfoil hat circles, they think he's part of the Mossad. I've literally that's what people say in the,
those people are insane. Alex Jones is the GOAT.
Yeah, Alex Jones is the GOAT. Like,
no question.
I mean, he called what, 9/11 2 months before it happened? 3 months.
He told people to call their congressman. He said, call the White House and tell them what's happening, what they're going to do. In specific detail. Yeah, he's the GOAT.
I instantly have respect for somebody that broke into Bohemian Grove.
Oh yeah.
That's like classic. That's how I found out about him. Because I didn't realize he had his own InfoWars. I didn't know all that until I was like really, as they say, red pilling yourself. And I looked into a lot of our government stuff and saw the connections to Bohemian Grove. And then that's when I found, I was like, oh my God, this dude like broke in and they were doing some ceremony, some weird occult stuff.
Yeah.
He was like recording it. And that's how I found out about it. Then I started having my eyes open.
Like, it was, I think 2009, 2010, like I didn't trust either party. And then I found out about this Alex Jones dude. Like, who the hell is this guy? And they say he's a crackpot. Then I started watching him on YouTube over and over and over again. I'm like, this guy's onto something. And then it's like Building 7. And then I try explaining Building 7 to people and they don't understand what the hell's going on. I mean, you do it great through comedy, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, if you try and have a serious conversation about it, people are like, what do you mean Building 7? But now, I that was like probably a few years ago. Because right now, when I talk to people, I think most people know. Most people are pretty aware that the Mossad, they know about the dancing Israelis. They know about, they think George Bush was involved. Like, most people are pretty informed about what actually happened.
Right.
So, like, I still don't know about like the George Bush situation where did he just get faulty intel? Like, was he in on it? Or like, I mean, from what you're saying that he thought he was in on it, but I just thought that he was just an idiot.
No.
And didn't know what the hell was going on. Now he knew what was going on.
He knew what was going on.
I think that
goes was going on.
A lot of that stems from some of the stuff I've found out where a lot of these things start young. So they're like, I don't want to say groomed in that fashion, but like you have to look into his history, his family's history, like Skull and Bones. If you go back, it's like a lot of these things are picked, people are chosen, and once you make certain like
Skull and Boners.
Yeah, dude. Like part of that, and then
boners, dude.
Yeah, and then once you understand some of the numerology and the symbolism that goes into that, and it translates, it's just weird how deep this stuff goes. But yeah, the Bush family, they got like
evil.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what?
Through.
The messed up part is that Prescott Bush, he funded the Nazis way back when.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like it was through his Wall Street firm, Brown Brothers Harriman, and then like all that money went to them. So it's like we're funding the crazies overseas, and then we eventually get involved because there's money for everyone. That's the scam of everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I definitely think you also got what's his name, Dick Cheney. There's like a 2003 or 2005 Oval Office meeting where he planned this entire attack where it was going to be, they're going to take Navy SEALs and put them on a ship. They're going to put them in Iranian military garb and paint the ship like it was an Iranian ship, and then attack a U.S. cruise ship and blame Iran so we could go to war with them. So if he was doing that, he wanted to kill American citizens, and if he wanted to do that, then just a few years after 9/11, it's pretty obvious that he and I would say George Bush definitely knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of Operation Northwoods?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So that's what they always do.
Yep. And that's what they always will do.
Yeah.
Yep.
They create a crisis to save us from.
Sorry.
What's going on, Steve?
I was just going to say, it's like, I know it's a bland term. It's like a blanket term, but it is true. It's like, it's a cabal of people. So when you have all these like franchise, powerful family bloodlines, if you will, it's like, I mean, it's like, it's weird. It's circular. And like Colin's saying, like, it's always going to be that way.
Oh yeah. I don't see a way to stop it.
Like, how can you?
Opening trading cards.
There we go.
Stop it, dude.
That's the way to do it.
Like this thing, maybe you could open up in a couple of minutes, but I think this dude who makes this is a truther.
Oh,
he has to be.
You have to be making a product like that.
Making a product like that.
He made my favorite card of all time.
You think Fanatics will buy them up?
They're not. There's no way in hell they're gonna promote this brand. There's no way. There's no way.
They're not
woke. They're not gonna have freaking Alex Jones. You think you're gonna have Alex Jones?
There's no
I can't imagine that they would do that. There's
no way. Like Alex Jones is in this new set here. I just don't know.
Yeah, they don't look. They wouldn't make. Fanatics is not going to have their breakers freaking out pulling this.
There's no way they would allow that. There's zero chance.
No chance.
There's no chance. I mean, like they have what's her name? They have Pocahontas rookie card. Yeah, there you go. Pocahontas rookie card. Let's go.
That's a good piece.
Have you ever heard of a white lady use DEI or affirmative action?
Of course, Rachel Dolezal.
There you go.
Yeah. I remember that clip that you had.
Yeah. Great. She got away with blackface. So she's my goat.
You know Justin Trudeau got away with blackface?
Oh yeah. Fuck
is Justin Trudeau a pedophile?
I have no idea. I hope not, but I'm sure he is. If I had to guess, probably.
It just seems like there's a theme with higher ranking political figures. Seems like the higher you go up that chain, it's weird the correlation of all that.
Yeah, one of my buddies had a joke that he used to tell that's like I want to make a lot of money, like I want to become like comfortable, but I don't want to make so much money that I start becoming sexually attracted to children. Yeah.
Don't go to Hollywood.
Yeah, man, because that's what they do. That's what they do, man. It's sick. They're sick.
Like, how many of them do you think had to do sexual favors to get to the top? Like 90%, 95%?
Well,
is there any actual real talent?
In my opinion, they have in my opinion, I think there's two methods that they do. I think they select people who already have a predilection for, younger, and compromise them, and then they prop them up through the media, right? And then the other thing that they do is if you don't have that and you just have the talent, I think then they put you in those compromising situations by force. I think those are the two ways that they do it, and I think that you pretty much across the board, they're all compromised.
Yeah, like a honeypot.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody who's not compromised. It feels like Trump isn't. It feels like he isn't, in my opinion, just because they're trying to kill him. Because that's if they can't compromise you, that's what they do.
Right.
And that's what it feels like is happening.
The only weird thing about Trump is him looking at Ivanka weirdly in a picture.
Sure. And him hanging out with Epstein.
Yeah.
Was Trump an FBI informant? That's what I always thought he was.
I have no
idea. I can't prove it.
And you know what's weird though? It's like
I just have the cue drops to go on.
The more you think about it, like, okay, let's go down that train of thought. Like, could he have been an FBI informant? But it's like the more we're learning about the FBI, they're engaging in this stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like,
oh yeah, well they're part of the group that compromises.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know if he'd be an informant to a group that uses that machine to blackmail, to control whatever. You know what I mean? The narrative, what policies going on. Because I think that would be like the definition of like when you hear people say sort of like the shadow government. Like to me, it would be like the intelligence agencies.
Like I read something
on terms. They stay there for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. Who really controls things and who runs the show? Is it the puppets that we see as politicians?
Well, yeah, well, I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious that there's got to be a group that is controlling things because we've had a president that is dead for the last 4 years, and policies are still getting enacted, and you're still, the country's not completely. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's terrible, but it's not. I mean, things haven't come completely to a halt, and so I think it's pretty obvious that there's something going on, some group that's controlling things.
The Bilderberg Group.
Yeah. Well, then they rename and move on, and then they become the World Economic Forum, and then they move on, and then they go World Government Summit, and they just have a bunch of these convoluted names and groups and everything, but they're all fighting for power still.
There's a Klaus Schwab rookie card out there.
Really?
For Decision, yeah. It was like $11. I'm like, I don't want to pay $11, and now I can't find it.
I have the Soros one. The Soros one is
wait, there's a George Soros card?
Yeah, it's huge though. It's huge. Well, there's also Decision has Soros in one of these the money cards. Like there's one of these that's Soros.
Yeah.
But there's also I have the one, it's from 1998. I can't remember the name of it, but the card is really big, and Bruce Jenner is in that set too.
You know what's messed up? You see someone like Huma Abedin, and now she's married to Soros Jr. or his son.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's some crazy stuff.
She's in
Go ahead. You could say it.
Frazzle drip, apparently.
Really?
What?
The word on the street is she's in that Frazzle drip video that we've only heard word of.
Damn, I didn't hear that. I've heard some names, but I didn't hear that one.
But what was messed up is she was married to what? Anthony Weiner, who showed his wiener to these underage chicks.
Yeah. But then his laptop. That's
his laptop.
That was the big story.
And I'm not to judge whoever marries, whoever, but like I know some Muslim people, but like I don't know any Muslims that really marry outside their religion. And she married someone who's Jewish, so I'm like, oh, interesting.
Good for her. I'm glad. I'm very happy.
I don't know, like her mom was like part of the Muslim Brotherhood or something like that. I don't know, some weird stuff.
Really? Usually they don't let women be in. Usually they don't let women to be in like power positions.
Yeah, but she's in America. Her daughter.
I'm a bit ignorant to it though.
Yeah, but
that's not my call.
But yeah. Anyways. Yeah, I got to get that Soros card, and I got to get that other card as well.
It's pretty crazy. They were making Soros cards in the 90s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because didn't he crash the pound or something? That's how he made his wealth.
Yeah, well, he's done it to a bunch of countries, but yeah, I think that was like one of his first ones.
And then but then if you criticize him, it's racist now. That's insane.
But he's He's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're trying to say.
They lie about it. That's the thing. They get you to. They under the guise of anti-Semitism, they claim to be Jewish, but they're not actually Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
So someone like Soros, he claims that he is, but he's not. He actually, yeah. He worships Satan just like they do, though. Kidding.
You're gonna get me canceled. I'm gonna get.
It's funny because before this, I asked you, "Well, what can't I talk about?" And the one thing is the only thing I'm gonna do.
That's the no one.
But I'm dancing around it. I'm trying to.
You're dancing.
It's just because I know that that's like the thing that builds the tension, so I'm trying to like poke the line. I haven't even come close on the other one though. On the other line.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite.
There you go. You're inclusive. Very inclusive. So I don't think we talked about this in the beginning of the show, but you catch pedophiles, right?
Yep.
So what made you decide to catch pedophiles?
So it started as a stand-up bit where it was like, Chris Hansen would like have these guys and he'd be like, I just have a couple questions for you. And then I was doing a stand-up bit where it's like, it'd be really funny if those questions were totally unrelated to them, like trying to, meet children. So then I just kept on going with the bit. And eventually I was like, oh, it'd be funny if it was a game show. And then I was like, one of my friends was like, why don't we just do this? So then I was hanging out with him one night and we were going to go do that, right? We're going to go catch a pedophile. And he didn't think that we would catch one. And initially I was like, oh, let's go to the homeless and do meal or no meal. And we ask them trivia. And if they don't get it right, then we don't feed them. And then he was like, oh, they're crazy. That sounds dangerous. Let's try and catch pedophiles. And he didn't think we would. We got one in like 5 minutes. We got one in like 5 minutes. And then it started snowing and it was just a blizzard. It was crazy. I haven't caught one in a while. I've been messaging them, but they've definitely, I don't know what's going on with, I probably shouldn't say what app I use for it, but it's like an app that you message in like a local area. You just like type words and then a picture is generated. And I use my fiance as a decoy, and we just use AI to like de-age her, and it works. It fools them every time.
Dude, it's fucking wild.
Have you got them arrested?
A ton of like content off that. It's like when you live your day, when you're going to your 9 to 5, you're living your life, you're on your grind. You don't stop and think about grotesque people like this.
Yeah,
it's crazy how prevalent.
That's nuts.
How like I'm sure you're not running short on perps.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna tell you a story that probably should stop telling, but I have to. Okay, so the second guy I caught, I meet him at a grocery store that's like right down the road, right? And we like approach the front of his car. He throws his car in reverse and drives away. And I post, pictures of him. I started posting in the Facebook group. He lives about an hour south of where I do. And I posted pictures of him on the Facebook and like, hey, this guy's a pedophile, we should probably, keep an eye out. In the community, everybody knows him, and he blew his brains out.
Oh shit.
So there's one less of them at least. Yeah, I was thinking about getting a teardrop tattoo. I think that'd be sick. I think I've earned it.
Do it. Why not?
Yeah, pretty sick.
I remember this one time where you busted a pedophile, and then you said it was Kanye West and Jay-Z's song. It was like, I'll say it in a different way, Brothers in Paris. And then you said like, hey, could you say the first word of that phrase or something like that?
Fill in the blank. Yeah, and he did with a hard R.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. If you watch that video, he does it with a hard R. I was like, that's incorrect, actually, because it's not with a hard R. So, and if you watch the video, I check out of saying it myself, where I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry. It's actually, it's not that. That's not right. Yeah.
Have you gotten like pushback in terms of that when you do this type of comedy? Do you get like people sending you nasty messages and all that stuff, or no?
Of course.
Message.
Oh yeah.
Comments.
Oh yeah. All kinds of crazy stuff. Death threats. I mean, all kinds of
death
stuff.
threats.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn.
Especially after contestant 2. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Damn.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I thought it was crazy for me, and I have a really small channel, so Steve knows about that. But like, it's nuts.
What happened?
Pushback,
and then even though I haven't said anything about any group, I get called an anti-Semite. I'm like, what? But okay, it is what it is.
Badge of honor. All right, I gotta chill on that. I just think it's so funny.
We're in a hobby where it's like you have to think like, obviously you go deep down the rabbit hole. Like we talk about stuff that he invites me on. Like I don't have a platform. We met because I was watching his content. I'm like, dude, you call out a lot of the stuff that goes on in the hobby that people talk about. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like the longer we've engaged, it's like, yeah, we're on the same wavelength as far as like really going down the rabbit hole. Mm-hmm. But we'll talk about this stuff in the hobby, and it's like, I know I don't have a channel, but like he invites me on. I know the pushback he gets from stuff. But like the conversations we have, it's like surface level. To us, it's like we're stepping in a puddle. Yeah. But like to most people in this hobby who are like morbidly obese men addicted to cardboard pictures of men, they don't. This is like it's like speaking French. They can't understand this stuff and they freak out. I'm sure you know that. I mean, everybody's got family that's like they say the mainstream talking points, and you're like, well, no, actually, and then you dive deep, and they're like, that's just crazy,
For sure.
So those people push back hard.
No.
What do you guys think the real market value of the star Michael Jordan card would be if it weren't for people pumping it?
An inflated manufacturer.
Which one? Like a PSA 9, PSA 8?
Yeah. Well,
like high-end?
PSA 9's the highest that there is, right?
I was going to say PSA 9 is the highest I think there is. Let's just say there's a raw copy.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody gets their hands on a raw, like without doing any data. Like you'd have to go. You'd even have to go. When did the rave start? What, last year? So 2024 would have been when it really got pumped. I'd like to see figures from and see, it's kind of hard because the market got inflated in 2020 with the pandemic. I'd like to see the value on that from previous of 2019 and before, because I think everything card wise 2020 post 2020, it's manufactured. It's like it's all pumped. I don't know how to explain it. So it's like,
well, that's just what happens when markets go up.
Right.
Yeah.
And most markets are tampered with. Like there's nothing natural.
I remember I was in crypto in 2017. I remember seeing, coins that are completely worthless that the developers abandoned years ago going up 500%.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, so I don't know. I was just thinking about it like that Michael Jordan star card it just seems like such a shitty card to me.
I would agree.
Yeah.
And it's like without 2024, I don't know. I would probably guess I know Jordan's valuable. It's not to say that early Jordan card wouldn't have value. There's definitely value there.
Of course.
But it's like, I would have to see the data. I don't know if it'd be like a $300 card to maybe $1,000 card, where now you're seeing it like 50,000 if it's graded correctly. So it's like, I think that 50,000 is total bullshit. But I think there's value there, but we're not talking that type of money. But with this manufactured pumping, I think it's crazy.
Like Jeff Wilson was pumping it. What are your thoughts on Jeff Wilson and what he's done for the hobby? I think I've seen one of your comment about, when Sports Card Radio was threatened by him, lawsuit, and you said something about the Streisand effect. And I used that in the video. Yeah, I remember that comment you made.
But, I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of him. I made a couple of videos when I had a Patreon. I made a few videos just like pretending to be him and making fun of him and stuff. I can't stand him. I think he seems like a great father, but when it comes to business, it seems like he's a shill, just a shyster.
Thoughts about Michael Rubin?
I'm catching him. I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch that man. Bro, he took over for Diddy on those white parties.
Oh, dude,
he's running the white parties
big
now.
Red flag.
He's running the white parties now, man.
That's what I've been saying.
There's something going on, dude. I'm on him, dude.
I mean, like, how do you have access to all these celebrities? That makes no sense.
It makes no sense at all.
And like, okay, he's a billionaire, he has money, but what's going on?
Yeah, what is happening in those closed, behind closed doors at those parties? What is going on?
Who makes Meek Mill bunny hop?
Yeah, man. Yes.
Like, that's weird. The weird hugs. It's like, what?
Yeah, there's something up with that man. There is something up with him. I don't know what's going on. Hey, maybe it's just gay shit. And that's
then I guess that's okay then.
In the black community, that's about as bad as pedophilia though. But yeah, there's something up, man. There's something up. And if it's just them doing gay shit like the Cat Williams bit, fine. Hey, who cares? But if it's anything with minors, man, I hope he gets arrested.
I always thought if he's not doing anything bad, he's an FBI informant. I think Fanatics is full of FBI informants. Call me a crank, but I don't know.
I
They're
think
running this.
I think it
What?
makes sense because when you saw the money poured in 2020, and then Fanatics decides to buy it.
I don't know.
When you
I
have
could
a
be
big
wrong.
money pot and you can control a market, that's when you attract.
But how big is the sports card market?
I don't know. And I would agree. I don't think a lot of it's real. I think a lot of it's just totally artificially pumped.
You've heard of Shine 150, right?
But
yeah, he used his cocaine money to
allegedly,
Yeah.
allegedly, yes.
Allegedly sold cocaine. Yeah.
No, he did sell cocaine.
Oh,
he got arrested.
But what he's saying, allegedly transitioning those funds into
to buy cards.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just weird.
Yeah, I mean, listen. When I sold drugs, every single time I sold drugs on Venmo, my transaction was 2002 Topps Chrome Refractor Tom Brady. So I understand.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh man.
Oh man. Maybe it's time to open this bad boy up.
Hell yeah.
Did you look at the checklist? What's the
Oh, maybe we should pull the checklist. Where's the checklist?
I was looking at the checklist earlier today.
What year is that?
I saw a couple that looked pretty cool on it.
Decision 2024 checklist.
That's the most recent.
Oh, you know what? Which one I was gonna say, if you get this, I want to buy it from you.
Yeah.
Julian Assange. There's a Julian Assange card in there.
Oh, bro.
Oh, nice.
When you were talking about Frazzle D, I was almost about to bring him up because I thought didn't that stuff get leaked through?
Well, that video never did, but
well, no,
but all those emails about it,
the email aspect, the stuff alleging to that,
and that all came from what? So the Frazzle drip was allegedly on Anthony Weiner's laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under what did the thing say? It said like life insurance was the folder, and then you go into the folder and it's Hillary Clinton. Yeah, cutting off a child's face.
Speaking about that, like, you ever see like the stuff like, what's that?
Resident.
The Tom Hanks movie, Castaway. Wilson. That bloody hand.
Oh yeah, what is that? I've never read about research.
They're saying what you were talking about just now.
Mm-hmm.
That is supposed to be like the image you see of the facelessness.
I gotcha.
And like you see that symbol on all kinds of these celebrities like clothes and stuff. It's weird, dude.
Yeah, it is. Weird. It is creepy. It is definitely creepy.
It's sick. Straight from the devil.
It's fucking sick.
You know what was crazy about that 2016 election? Going back to that was like the WikiLeaks, all those leaks during that time, and then John Podesta and the bat.
That art
is creepy, dude.
What was up with that? What was her name?
Well, I don't know.
Maria Abramovich.
She hung out with Jay-Z, by the way.
Yeah, and Lady Gaga.
Yeah, and
they do spirit cooking.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Which is demonic as fuck.
This is nuts.
Well, what's weird is like people thinking that that's like not true, that this stuff like isn't real, and it's like no, they're open about a lot of
it's factual.
Yeah,
people just think it's crazy. It's like, who killed Seth Rich?
Yeah.
On a different note.
Yeah, we know who did it.
Hillary Clinton. There we go. You sent me one of that. Yeah, speaking of Hillary. Yeah,
Satan,
she killed Seth Rich
because
allegedly
because he exposed the fact that they stole the Democratic primary from Bernie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then the last election, they didn't even hide it. They just didn't even have one.
No, dude, that's crazy, bro. And then you have these sheeple that just they fall right in line, like nothing's wrong. So and so's a threat to democracy, but we're not going to have a democratic election on our own. And it's just like, what are we even talking about?
Yeah,
it's scary how many people are really like.
We're all gonna fall out of a window.
No, it's gonna be off a porch like. I'm gonna get thrown off a porch like Trevor Moore. You ever watch the show Whitest Kids You'd Know?
No.
I've heard of it.
Oh my
No, dude,
God.
I've never watched it.
Dude, you gotta watch that, man. You have got to watch that. There are some iconic sketches in that. And they killed him. They killed him over it. In my opinion, the powers that be killed him over that.
Oh, shit.
Because there are some sketches in there that are fucking insane. Very, very crazy.
The weird part is, like, I didn't like Andrew Breitbart's neocon policies, but the way that he died was messed up, where he was supposed to release some tapes on Obama and the Democrats, and then the day he was supposed to release it, he apparently got a heart attack.
Yeah.
And then his coroner also mysteriously died after that, like a month after.
Yep. That's why if you ever have information that can lead to the arrest of Hillary Clinton, you just put it online and don't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
You give it to someone else and pretend you didn't give it to someone else.
No. You just put it online. You just put it online immediately. The moment you get it, you put it online immediately. They're going to kill you regardless. Mm-hmm. They will kill you regardless. No matter if you put it out there or not. So put it out there as soon as you get it. Post it on Facebook, post it on Instagram, post it on TikTok, Gmail, email it to everyone you know. Just throw it out there and let it happen. Because they'll kill you.
What's the body count at with the Clinton family? It's in the 50s.
Oh,
people who just decided to.
It's in the it's in the millions. If you talk about wars,
you're looking at Libya and all that.
We include all the wars or famine that they've caused, or it's pretty high.
It's crazy.
Madeleine Albright and all that.
And when you go back, and it's wild too, because when you go back, like even Hollywood promoted. Did you see that movie? It was Tom Cruise. He was that pilot. I can't remember his name. They did a movie about the Mena, Arkansas, when Bill was governor of Arkansas. And allegedly
Kevin Ives and Don Henry.
Yeah, he knew these drugs were being flown into this little airport in Mena.
Yeah.
So this stuff goes all the way.
And then they killed Kevin Ives and Don Henry because they saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You ever hear about Bill Clinton's mixed race son, alleged son, Danny Williams?
No.
Where he banged the prostitute, and then they had a kid. She had a kid, apparently. He looks kind of like a younger version of Bill Clinton, just with a little darker skin.
Jeez.
And then they said that that's not his dad. Everyone says, no, that's not his dad. And then
I've heard the idea that Chelsea might not be his.
Yeah, I don't think that is.
I've heard about that.
Webb Hubble.
This.
There's a lot of messed up things.
Chelsea's daughter.
I'm going to start opening this up.
That Bill's not her father biologically.
Yeah, who's the dad then?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't
Webb
know.
Hubble.
Who?
Webb Hubble. I don't know who the hell he is, but apparently.
You did tell me.
George Bush. What is it? George built the pyramids.
I'll be right back.
All right, I'll start opening it.
You know about Abu Ghraib?
Yeah.
Yep.
What about it?
The pyramids. That's what the pyramids.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forget. I didn't know they called it that.
Those are stickers that I made.
Oh, you made stickers. I know of it. I know of a Building 7 sticker. I don't know where it's at. Oh my god. I don't know where these things are at.
Every other comedian has merch that like they'll make merch that has their name on it and stuff.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's gay. I'm doing the opposite.
What do you do?
I made this. I made the sticker.
Oh, you made this?
Yeah, and then I made the shirt that said I tried to meet a child for sex and all I got was this lousy shirt. I was selling that. And then I made my shirt, my like it just says the Newly Ped Game on it.
When are you gonna throw some new episodes?
I just started messaging guys like a week ago, and I've only got pictures of wieners. I haven't gotten anybody coming to meet or anything.
Oh my god! Man.
They'll show me their wiener, and they'll be like, "What do you think of this?" And I'm like, "Yep."
What does your fiance think of this?
Oh, she thinks it's great. I'll be texting her, and I'll just be like, "Hey, can you go take a picture of yourself in the mirror holding up 2 fingers?" And then and then she'll send it, and then I'll de-age it and send it over to the guy.
All right, it's the time we're waiting for. Time to open up these cards. What do I want? I want like a loaded box with Alex Jones cards in it.
Now,
is he in this set or is he in?
I think he's in this set. He's also in the 2022. So he's in this. I want also a Fang Fang card.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's a cool one.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Let me ask, is this product have like, the patches you were showing earlier, Raul? Like,
yeah.
Have like, I don't know, in sports card term, it's like the hits. Like
the hits?
Autos or...
Yeah, they have autos.
Yeah, they have some autos.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
It says 3 premium hits in there. I don't know what a premium hit would
like
consist of.
Stuff,
yeah, that's probably like a short print or something like that. Yeah. This is the first time I've opened it.
Because I opened some of Decision 2020 or 2022, and I got like a Bill Clinton autograph. And yeah, there's like a bunch and a bunch of the patch cards. So you're definitely going to get, you'll at least get some thick cards, that are short print.
All right, let's open this bad boy up. Okay. Oh, wow. It's a nice box. Okay, the first card is 11 out of 20, Mr. Ronald Reagan. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, God.
Like people are saying that Reagan like took it up the butt or something like that, and he was compromised. I don't know, but a lot of people liked him.
Usually, you hear a lot of good things about Reagan.
Yeah, usually, yeah, but like in the tinfoil circle, this is what I've heard.
I only exist in the tinfoil circle.
That's why you're on.
Yeah.
Most people think that I'm psycho. Most people won't have me on. World leader Gabriel Boric out of Chile. Okay.
Oh, is that the guy who just rounded up all? Oh no, that's El Salvador. Never mind.
I was gonna say, I think it's El Salvador.
Okay, that's a cool card. Those patch cards are sweet.
Yeah. I know some people don't like it when I go after this guy, but RFK, Mr. What is it called? HGH? Isn't this dude on steroids or something?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's
awesome. That's fine like, though. I mean, once you're over 40, getting on TRT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your testosterone's going to naturally go down. Get on some TRT. Why not?
I'm not against that.
No.
But I do have questions about him. Like, there are a lot of things he says I agree with.
Yeah, but
he is a Kennedy dude, so it's like,
I don't know.
His past that make me question him too.
He did cocaine back in the 80s or something like that.
Everybody did cocaine.
Yeah, in the 80s. Yeah.
Oh, what a horrible guy.
What a horrible guy.
What a horrible guy doing cocaine, my good.
It's
my teeth.
23 out of 25. Oh yeah, do you know the crazy story about this dude where his ex-wife hung herself about a decade ago?
That's what I was
What?
Yeah, you never heard of that?
Huh? I just thought she
I
died of
heard it through
natural
Dr.
causes.
Shiva, but like, yeah, this has been like covered up in the mainstream media, and now I'm wondering, did he pull a Ted Kennedy and actually kill her?
And then he like got with that Hollywood actress wife
from Curb. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So something's up with the Kennedys.
That's what I mean. Like, there's a lot of things he says that I'm like, yeah, dude, I can agree with that. But it's like, are you a plant? Are you, you know what I mean? You're probably controlled because of your.
Yeah, they're all controlled op.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these guys are. So it's, I think, Trump's sister. I think it's like Marianne Barry Trump. Or Marianne Trump Barry.
I knew he had a brother that was an alcoholic. That died.
Older sister. Yeah. That's why he doesn't drink.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, this is Trump's late
Trump.
sister. Yep. Let's see. What else we got here? Now it's a bunch of base cards, I think. What is this? Jesse White out of Chicagoland. Used to have his tumblers.
That's your hometown.
Yeah, Chirac. And here's another one of RFK. How many mistresses does this dude have?
Who's the chick with him? Is that his wife?
I don't know.
Actress chick? I can't remember her name. It's like,
I don't know.
But you're right. She was in Curb.
Yeah, Curb's great.
It's funny. It is funny.
I think it's better than Seinfeld.
And then with RFK, I'm just thinking, didn't you get like busted again with like mistresses on the side?
Who?
Just recently? RFK. Yeah.
Dude, he's a Kennedy, probably.
Hey man,
guys were.
Is that so? Is that so bad?
That's not as bad as like pedos.
Yeah,
no one all the dad and uncle were passing Marilyn Monroe around, dude. Like,
yeah,
that's true.
There's some deviance, bro.
For sure. So this is Mike Johnson.
Mike's Johnson.
Mike's Johnson. This is a thicker card. What is it?
He's the new speaker, right?
Yeah, he's a speaker. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is Ashley Moody. I don't know who the hell this is.
So are these cards just in the box? They're not in packs?
No, they just came in this thing here.
That's the one thing that they need to change.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's the one thing they need to change. They need
packs are fun, dude. Yeah. I haven't opened up a pack of cards in probably 15 years.
Maybe, you got to bring back the packs.
Maybe like 12. But
so Ashley Moody, who the hell is she? I don't know. Like Attorney General of Florida since January 2019.
Oh, she's the one who's going to be the Attorney General of the U.S., right? Didn't they? I think so. They got rid of Gates, and I think she was the.
Oh yeah.
But like close. I'm trying to see that.
What's up? Up
Put
close.
It a little closer.
Can you see now? Is that better or no? Maybe I changed it. You don't know?
I'm not.
Maybe. How about this?
There we go. I can see it good now.
She's kind of cute. Not bad looking.
She's got a big ass forehead.
Yeah, that's true.
She's got
at least it's not pumped with Botox. Fuck, dude. I'll take anything natural over that Botox shit.
Well, like Nancy Pelosi and her Botox.
Dude, she's got.
Yeah, she looks crazy. She looks crazy.
What is this? George Latimer? I don't know how you say it. Democrat candidate for Congress? I don't know who the hell this is. Never heard of this guy. Out of New York?
Oh,
New York, I think.
No idea. Never heard of him.
No idea. All right.
Bunch of nobodies.
It's
just like normal cards, you know. If you open a pack from 10 years ago, it's a bunch of nobodies.
Bunch of Jason Seahorns.
Yeah.
Jason Seahorns. this is the Donald.
There we go.
All right.
There's some assassination attempt cards.
Yeah, there are assassination attempts. I wonder if I have them.
Hopefully, my good.
I was gonna say, like, if they happen to produce a card with him after that attempt in Butler, PA, that would be a good boy.
Look, it's my favorite Indian lady.
That card looks sticky. Oh my god!
I think I have. What is it called? There's that. Who's that old governor of San Fran?
Willie
Brown. Yeah, I just bought a Willie Brown card the other day.
That's cool.
I'll say this:
you should put them in a case together.
The greatest thing that Trump has ever done in his political, that I will forever be grateful for, is that he has gone 2-0 against women in elections. Listening to that laugh for 4 years. Like, we had mashed potato brains for the last 4 years who couldn't speak a sentence. Could you imagine 4 years of that cackling? Holy, that would have been
not over yet.
It's not over
yet. He's not in yet, bro. Relax,
man. That's true. I shouldn't.
Don't jinx it,
dude. Like, you're speaking of Biden. Like, what does it feel to be a Secret Service agent and then cleaning his diapers? Because did you hear those stories where he was in Italy where he was like crapping his pants?
I heard he crapped his pants at the Vatican.
That's what I heard.
I'd shit myself at the Vatican too if I was him.
That's true.
Get me the fuck out of here. No, he would probably be at home though, you know, because they're all in that
body double. You mean the body shit his pants?
No. Biden wouldn't miss a trip to the Vatican. He's around all the other, child predators.
Yeah.
So, you know what's so crazy about Biden? You've heard of the Ashley Biden thing, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So he took inappropriate showers allegedly with his daughter. Hunter liked banging his old brother's wife.
Yeah, widow.
Yeah, his
widow. He does cocaine. Right? He likes Ukrainian women. He says the N-word. He does all this stuff. I'm like,
no, whoa. Wait a second. He says the N-word.
Yeah, he said the N-word. You didn't hear that?
Oh,
you didn't read about that?
God.
No one said anything about it.
Oh my God, that's horrible. Oh my God. When you put it like that, I really don't like the guy now. All that fucking his niece and fucking his brother's widow. Oh my God. He says the N-word. What a horrible person.
Isn't it crazy how people's mind go to something like that and ignore the actual heinous actions a person does?
Oh yeah, Tim Dillon has a great. He every time someone does whatever. I don't know if you've seen the Tim Dillon with Whitney Webb.
Yeah, dude, I did watch that.
It's great. And then she's talking about how they Epstein and Bill Gates would get together and they would be like, oh, they would talk about how inferior, black people are. And Tim Dillon's like, you want your human sex traffickers and pedophiles to be good people. You don't want them to be these, racist. Yeah.
So this was
spot on, man.
He's good, dude.
Remember the situation with Kyle Rittenhouse and he killed a pedophile?
Yeah.
But killing a pedophile is a crime now. That's no good.
In self-defense.
Self-defense.
Well, he's found not guilty.
Yeah, he was found not guilty, but I'm just saying that a lot of people were in outrage.
Yeah, the social.
But he killed a pedophile.
They were in outrage because they don't know this. They didn't know the story. They just heard that he killed people at a Black Lives Matter rally, and they were like, "He must have killed black people. Then he must have."
It was all white people, though.
He's a white dude.
Everyone was white. Yeah. Well, everyone everyone I saw was white.
Yeah.
That was very funny. That whole time was hilarious. And then
it was done. It was like the divide and conquer thing. That's why they wanted to do it.
Why'd they want? Wait, say it again.
No, I'm just saying, okay, we're locked up in our homes during the pandemic, so they needed a distraction. So they had like, everyone talking about the race stuff when Fauci was the main criminal at the time.
Yeah.
But that was like,
did you see he got pardoned?
he got pardoned? Fauci
got last minute pardons, dude, and he was one of them. So it's like, why are you pardoning people that don't have
Okay. Let me throw a tinfoil hat on for a second. Is it not possible for them to prove that the 2020 election was stolen, and then once they prove that the 2020 election is stolen, remove all those pardons and say that, well, he usurped power, so it doesn't matter anyways?
Man, I don't. I'm
because that's what I'm hoping for.
I'm ignorant. I wouldn't have
I wouldn't know how it works.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that they can be like, look, man, he usurped power, so now because of the pardons, we know who to go after.
Right. Man, that would be.
I mean, I think that they've threatened Trump that if you do XYZ, we'll go do XYZ, but I don't know. But they tried killing him, so I don't think he really cares.
You ever see Dallas Buyers Club?
Yeah, dude. The McConaughey movie.
Yeah. That's all about Fauci.
It's all about Fauci, and nobody like everybody pretends like, oh, he's just this saint from New York, and he cares about us.
Yeah, crimes against humanity can be prosecuted at the UN. Yes, the United Nations is going to prosecute their. Don't be ridiculous, man.
UN.
He's part of their group. The United Nations is the group that does the most evil.
Yeah. Well, they're all like affiliated with the World Economic Forum and all that.
Yeah,
and the pedophiles.
Yeah. Ghislaine Maxwell used to go speak at the United Nations.
That's
what.
That is not.
Yeah, pull that up, man. I swear.
No, I believe you.
Imagine the blackmail.
Yeah.
Why he was, unalived himself in New York, and the cameras happened to go out and all that. That's why I'm surprised. Like, I'm kind of surprised Diddy's still kicking.
He's going to be, I mean, if they crash the economy under Trump, they're going to probably like kill him and distract people with all of that, but I could be wrong. Well,
what are the cards you get?
All right, let's take a look. This is the highlight of tonight. Tampon Tim. Let's go. Let's go.
Bro, I love that AB calls him Tampon Tim. He did it in a live speech at a Trump rally. It was so funny, dude.
Do you follow Antonio Brown's Twitter?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Dude, he's the sole reason I'm back on Twitter. Raul was sending me constant pictures of like AB tweets. And I got banned in like 2020 off Twitter. I'm not going to get into details of why, but I was scientifically and factually correct. But it was deemed hate speech. But I got thrown off Twitter.
What'd you say? Did you say something? I just start saying some heinous shit.
No,
what'd you say? What'd you cite? All I was doing was citing statistics.
Dude, that's what I was. I was stating a biological fact, and the person was like vicious and vitriol towards me, and I just said, "This is a biological fact that you can Google right now."
What'd you say?
And I was reported for hate speech.
What'd you say?
Let's just say
is it so bad that Raul will get banned on YouTube for it, or what?
No, like it really. All I said was gender was a biological thing. This whole thing
it goes black immediately after you say that.
Just black out the screen. We just got pulled. No, it was talking about the whole trust the science with the certain jabby jab.
Sure.
And that person happened to be somebody that wore performative costumes that likes to read at libraries. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So this person was engaging with me, like shitting on me, like being super like malicious towards me, calling me names and stuff. And all I did was I was like, if you trust the science, and I hashtag trust the science, then why do you ignore biology? Because that's a biological scientific reality. And dude, I got turned in by this costume-wearing library reader for hate speech. So when Twitter reached out to me and they said, you're suspended because of this, and you can not protest, you can like state your case as whatever. And then I was already mad. So I went off on them and said a bunch of stuff, and I got banned. So then Elon bought it back, I don't know, in 2022, maybe something like that. Mm-hmm. And Raul started sending me AB tweets. So I was like, I don't know, like a month or two before November election, I was like, you know what? I'll get back on. Because I was like, I don't need the social media. I'm like a hermit. I don't want to be around all that stuff. So I was like, I don't need it. But he was sending me AB tweets. And I was like, you know what, dude? I'm going to get back on just because of AB. Because the shit he was sending me was hilarious.
Yeah. John McCain.
So this guy, everyone promoted this guy. Like, how much blackmail did they have on him? I know he fought for the country, like, fine, but like, great.
Yeah.
But dude, after that,
it's kind of he's got a weird story too.
I heard that he was one of the worst dudes in his I don't know if the term's correct, battalion. And then he was like crashing his plane, or like, I don't know, he was incompetent from what I've heard, but in the military. But I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that.
But
no, Ohio State just ripped one.
What's the score?
How do you let that happen?
What's the score?
They just scored with 14 seconds left before halftime, dude. It was a basic screen. They just ran a screen.
So they scored making the score. Making the score what? What is the score?
It's now 14-7.
Okay.
With 14 seconds left till halftime.
Second, okay.
They were pretty much in desperation mode. You just keep the play in front of you. They ran a big.
Dude, do you not know how to? When someone says, "What's the score?" You say 14 points blank. Whatever team has 14. You don't just say 14.
Oh, I'm sorry. 14-7. 14 Ohio State, 7 Texas.
Okay.
My bad.
Oh, you're good. You're good. With 14 seconds left in the first half, that's not. Hey.
Yeah.
Dude, yesterday's game was great.
Bro, I'm. You know me. I'm a Notre Dame guy. It's my call.
General Keith Kellogg. Okay.
What did he do?
I have no idea.
I don't even know who he is.
Advisor to the Vice President of the United States, April 2018 to January 2021. Advisor at Oracle Corporation. Okay.
Now he's part of the revolving door. He was a general and now he's at a company. Is that what I'm?
Yeah, I guess so. Looks like that.
Okay.
And then it's the Republican debate. This dude Vivek is a plant. I always knew that. Did you hear how he scammed people with this pharmaceutical thing?
No. What did
pump
he do?
and dump. So he and his mom, they bought a drug from GlaxoSmithKline, Alzheimer's drug. It doesn't pass like FDA usually. Alzheimer's drugs. It failed FDA 3 times to pass. He bought it. He sold it like is the greatest thing since sliced bread. And then all of a sudden he takes the stock, he pumps it up, Axovant. It was like $220. He sold his shares. He left, and then it didn't pass FDA results. He probably knew that, and now it's a penny stock. And not many people know about this. And now people are getting outraged at him. I'm like, this guy was a scam artist. And
damn,
I knew about this scam
like that, bro. What the hell?
Dude,
oh my
dude, brown
God.
people are shady as hell.
Your own flesh and blood. What the
yeah, I know my people. Like, he's a different religion, but like I know how they roll. Wow. I know I pick up on this stuff really a little quicker than the average Joe, but it is what it is. Let's look at this.
Funny. Your own cousin.
Mike Lee. All right. The last card's going to be awesome. Let's see. Susan Wiles, second to last card. Who is she? Co-chair of Trump's campaign. White House.
She got like a high cabinet position, I think.
Yeah.
I forget what she is, but
what set will be left? I mean, every set needs this. Let's go.
Whoa,
the goat.
Yes.
The goat.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's the last card.
Dude, that's crazy how much weight he's lost in the last couple months. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That's nuts. And then it says far right, alt-right radio show. I don't think he's alt-right, but they call him alt-right. Host and prominent conspiracy theorist, creator of InfoWars.
You know, you brought up Tim Dillon earlier. Dude, the best Tim Dillon podcast I ever saw is when Tim Dillon, Alex Jones were on Joe Rogan. Bro, that was a great one.
That's a great one.
That was pure comedy, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's wearing the free Ghislaine Maxwell shirt. Yeah, that's a great one.
Oh man.
Tim Dillon just sitting there in awe. He's like, do you know, I have to like pinch myself. I'm sitting here with Alex Jones. He's like, you're my hero.
Oh man. Yeah, those are all the cards I have, but
they got to go back to packs.
Yeah, they have to do packs. Like,
yeah,
I'll spend $100 on it just for fun, but
yeah, and blasters. We need blasters of it too. Like not everybody wants to spend because isn't it like 120 or 150 for the box now?
It's like 120 free shipping.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man, give us some blasters.
Yeah,
my old $25.
Yeah, yeah, I should just DM the guy. I've talked to him a few times.
Oh yeah, what the hell? Link me up with him, dude.
Yeah, I'll just tell him like he should just, if they really wanted to sell things, they should just like hook someone like you up who has a following, and then you post this stuff, and then you could do like celebrities or like people in the political world. Why not just? Doesn't like Alex Stein follow you?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah. I have his phone number. You want it? I'm gonna give it.
No, I'm good. Dude, you know Alex Stein? Damn.
Yeah.
You know any other famous people?
Not no, but I have. I guess I don't know. I have some followers that are kind of famous, I guess, like Leonard Fournette.
Oh.
He said he was coming back, and I was just freaking out, dude. I was like, bro, I need him to do something so it means something when I tell people. I lost a lot of big followers though because
touch on things.
Touch on things. Yeah, makes sense.
They probably feel like they have to safeguard themselves. It's like if somebody goes through my following and sees I follow this guy,
probably the biggest most famous person that follows me is Teddy Swims. He's like a singer.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard of him.
You've definitely heard his songs if you've been in public.
I was gonna say, the name sounds familiar, but I'm not into modern music. I'm gonna be honest.
But yeah, that's wild. Yeah, like they could do a better job marketing. They should just give it to like all these celebrities and then just rip it. This thing could be a huge set. I just think that these guys, they don't market well.
Yeah,
I love their set.
And if they're gonna make a George Floyd card, come on, give us some crazy. I want an entire subset short print of all the Clintons' suicides. I want a set of all of them. I want to collect them all. I want the refractor.
Refractor.
Yeah, come on.
Short print.
Yeah, they got to do all that.
Chrome.
I want a school shooter series. I want
Oh,
to collect that.
jeez.
And you can even, and if you want to appease both sides, you can put Alex Jones in the school shooter series. You can just be like, oh, he's a denier, you know? Yeah, come on.
You can do all kinds. You can do a bunch of different.
Who did Sandy Hook? What was the shooter's name at Sandy Hook?
Lanza. Adam Lanza.
Okay. Most people don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, Alex Jones and Sandy Hook, but you don't know freaking Adam Lanza.
Yeah.
So who killed those kids? Did Alex Jones kill those kids?
I think I'm gonna do like man on the street stuff and ask people who did Sandy Hook, and then see how many people answer Alex Jones instead of Adam Lanza, because I bet there's a lot.
True.
Yeah, every time I mention Alex Jones, they say, "Oh, Sandy Hook, Sandy Hook."
Sometimes you see those street interviews, you like lose hope in humanity, where it's like, how many states are in the United States and people don't even know? It's pretty fucking wild.
How many people do they have to interview to get someone that's that stupid?
Could pass a 5th grade civics test. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. And they can vote. That's what's scary.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
I like that. I like that they can vote. I want them to be able to vote.
Because then the elections will be entertaining.
Yeah.
What happens when Trump leaves? Like, what person on the left they're gonna get? Because the pendulum swings the other way.
I don't know. I've always had this like my gut tells me they're gonna try and prompt up a guy like Newsom, because he just like looks like the politician guy, like the slick hair, good looking guy. Like he's got the
he's real sexy.
Yeah, like he's got.
He's a real sexy guy.
But I mean, I've always thought like this is the type of guy they'd run. Like he's a perfect puppet, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Now, granted, if California's ran like shit, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't
matter. The ballot boxes.
Merit doesn't matter. I mean,
that's the one thing. Hey, man, if we can get honest, fair elections.
I mean, let's get Pocahontas as president.
They don't.
I want Pocahontas, right?
Well, that's the thing. They subvert their own elections because Bernie would have probably.
Yeah, Bernie should have been the candidate.
Yeah, dude, and they were like, "No, we're not doing this."
Twice he should have been the candidate. Probably 3 times, but yeah. But
I mean, they did that with Ron Paul, 2012, kind of, sort of.
Oh yeah,
the delegate strategy.
Yep. Ron Paul was great.
Yep. Yeah, I have a card of his somewhere.
That's my guy.
That's my dude too. Yep. Yeah. Who else do I have? You have any other cards?
Oh,
you can show off. Show off some of your cards before we head off, so people can actually see the awesome cards. What is that?
Ben Roethlisberger jersey card.
Big Ben.
I didn't
know you were a sports dude.
That's what I was going to ask.
I got normal cards too.
Okay, Shaq.
Okay. Is that Ultra? Man, that's early Ultra.
Yeah, this is the Power and the Key. I have a bunch of these ones, and a bunch of the Topps rookie.
Yeah. So like I'm not to take away from like the political cards and stuff because those are awesome. I do like legit collect sports cards. So that's what I was going to ask you. Like, are you a player collector? Do you have like a team you collect? Like, what motivates you in like the sport?
Goats. Give me Jordan. Give me Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Sets. Give me Topps Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Early like 2000s, like mid 2000s. And then any on-card autos, because I buy like collections from people like on Facebook, and anytime I get on-card autos, I'm not going to send it to PSA. I'm just going to hold on to it. So I have like Willie Stargell.
Oh,
just like on-card Brett Favre.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just like random stuff like that. else? Oh, I don't know why I like this, but I liked all the Madden cards when I was a kid.
Yep.
So
is that LT?
Yeah.
Bro, that's my guy. That's the guy I collect.
Really? Oh, hell yeah.
Bust that out, dude.
Yeah,
I picked this up.
Sets like that.
This is Jim Brown and LT. Game used patch.
I grew up a big Rogers fan, so it's a refractor. It's only like $5, but whatever.
You know what's funny? How the media turned on him.
Yeah.
Well,
and I was not like a Rogers fan because I'm in Chicago, and now I'm like.
I don't know much about these, but I think these are cool, so I collect them.
Upper Deck. That was Jamal.
Yeah, the E-cards.
Yeah, dude. E-Tops. Isn't it E-Tops?
Well, it's Upper Deck, so it's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the E-card. Yeah, I kind of just go off of like what I like. So like this kind of shit. Like I think you had to send in for that one. I don't even know. Fleer, you know the gold what are they called?
Medallion.
Yeah, gold medallions. Anytime I see a gold medallion, I'm just gonna keep it. Because it's like they only sell for like, a couple dollars, so it's like why not? And then I tried to get as many of this one as I could.
What is that?
This is Topps American Pie, Bill Gates. Bill Gates rookie card, I think. I think this is his first card.
Wait, that's his first card? Damn.
I think so. 2011. I don't know if there's any. There might be.
Isn't it crazy? Like,
didn't you pick out that one card?
He became a scientist. Like, people actually believed his science stuff. Like,
well, that's stupid. I mean, he gave polio to children in Africa.
Yeah, dude. His vaccines are banned in like, I think in India.
Yeah.
Certain parts of Africa. Like he's fucked shit up, man.
So like, people say that Bill Gates was just a front man and he didn't really create anything. I can't prove that, but like I heard crazy conspiracy theories.
I don't know.
But why does everyone have confidence in this guy about vaccines?
Because they're told to.
Because they're media. Because of the media. Because the media lies and tells them that they have to.
Oh.
Well, 1952 Jefferson Davis.
Okay. Interesting. This is what you sent me, a Vladimir Putin card.
Oh, yeah.
The one that you sent.
Yeah. It's a good piece.
Dude, am I crazy for thinking he's based?
I don't think, in some regards, he's...
Right, there's times
he's saying, but I don't agree with.
I don't need to hate him so much that I almost like, I'd have a beer with that guy. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Do you have a Newsom patch?
Oh.
Interesting. You know, he banged his best friend's wife.
I'm not surprised.
Caitlyn Jenner. Let's go.
Oh.
I think I have a Bruce Jenner card, and I also have a Caitlyn Jenner.
You just dead named it.
Yeah, how dare you? You make it. Maduro.
Let's go.
Is he dead?
No.
No.
He just stole an election just a couple days ago. Oh no, that was a couple months ago, like almost a year ago. Here you go, little queen.
Gross. There's some wild stuff about that family.
They're inbred, right?
Well, John D. Rockefeller, 1952.
Oh man,
the back of this is fucked.
Oh man,
but that's a hard one to find. Nero. Oh, Nero.
Wow.
That 52 set's crazy.
I never even knew that.
Yeah, dude, I didn't know about that.
Oh yeah, you gotta look at that one. Oh, here you go. Refractor, Chris Benoit.
Oh man, that's fucked.
Yeah, that's sick.
I didn't even know Helen Keller had a card until you sent me this.
Oh yeah.
Did you have a joke with Helen Keller or something like that? I swear I heard you do some
Yeah,
sort of joke.
I did a card pull of Helen Keller. I don't think it was that card. It was a different one, but well, Pope John Paul II.
He was all right.
With Princess Diana.
She was all right too. I heard she wanted to blow the whistle on a lot of things. That's why that all went down.
I mean that's what they'll say about anybody though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna. If I ever were to, kill myself, I would hang myself. Like I would have the rope around my neck and be standing on the stool, and then I would shoot myself in the back of the head. So then people would be like, "Oh my god, it's just like Trevor Moore. He got killed because of his comedy was so. Oh my god, that's why he did it. He didn't kill it. Nobody will believe that I killed myself."
So Patrice O'Neill, or what is his name? Patrice O'Neill?
Patrice O'Neill.
Yeah, Patrice O'Neill. So he went on Alex Jones' show over a decade ago. I sent it to. That's what Steve has.
Playboy.
That's a good one.
I think it's like.
So I remember O'Neill went on InfoWars, and he was saying that he didn't believe Bin Laden was killed the way that he was, and then that lady in Pakistan, Bhutto, she went on BBC and she said that Bin Laden died way before, and then within a few months she was assassinated in 2007.
Oh, really?
You never heard that? No. And then Patrice O'Neill, he suddenly died a few months after that interview, I think. It was weird.
He was like an OG Red Pill.
Yeah, he was awesome. I liked him.
Yeah, he's one of the goats. He's on Mount Rushmore of comedy for sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, but have you ever seen? Hang on, let me find. Because you remember that picture came out of Osama bin Laden's death. Remember?
Yeah.
I got a. I'm gonna have to pull this up on DuckDuckGo probably.
DuckDuckGo.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hang on. Because there's no way Osama. There's no way that the photo of his death is legit. Because
no, it didn't look like.
Wow, this is crazy. I can't even find it on here. What the fuck?
What's weird is you sometimes have to go to foreign websites to get info because everything's so censored.
Yeah.
On Google, even though I'm paid by Google, monetized for now. For now, I don't know how long I'll be monetized. But I don't know. There's Russian site like Yandex, maybe other foreign sites.
Is that a search? Is that a search?
Yeah, it's it's their Google Yandex.com. It's so weird. I type in stuff on Yandex, I'll find it. If I go on Google, I'm not gonna find it. And then it shows me videos that are on YouTube, but if I type it on YouTube, I can't find it. It's so bizarre. Bob Boozle, Steve. Splenda went to the bathroom after you said Bin Laden.
I did not. I had to come in here and charge my laptop. I was about to die, and I ran out to grab my beer.
You had to come in there. Okay. All right, man.
Sure you did.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
Let's open some cards that Collin gave me a while back. I never opened. William Brennan.
Okay. Here you go. Okay.
That was his face.
Well, look. Okay, so...
Yeah, it looks CGI'd.
So the one photo is of him. That's the photo that we all saw after he was killed, right?
Yeah.
But then the middle photo is a guy who was clearly like a different person killed.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the photo that they used, and they clearly just photoshopped him.
Yeah.
So Osama was killed by Photoshop.
There is, I think there's apps and websites to say, is this a legit photo? Is it AI? Is it real? Is it not real?
Oh, yeah.
They could probably tell that's a fake.
But that was the one that they had on the news.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
it's
it's
so
going
cool.
around the mainstream, it's probably fake.
Yeah. That's the thing is, like, even if they told me the truth, I won't believe them now.
Right.
So it's like we're just fucked. We are so fucked. Oh, I'm a gay man. I have sex with Trey Lamb. I'm a cum farter. I have sex with John Carter. It's a little tidbit. Well, just a little about me.
Just a little about myself.
Yeah.
Some other cards that he showed me.
Who's that?
Wait, what do you have there?
I got Pope Francis. Which one are you?
Oh.
Which one you got?
I have
Susan
B. Anthony. These are the cards you sent me. What is it, like Geronimo?
Oh yeah.
Bro, did you hear? Speaking of skull and bones from earlier, did you hear like one of the Bushes stole his skull or something to be? It was like an
What?
initiation, a part of the skull and bone stuff. You ever heard that?
No, but have you ever heard that one of the initiation things is that you had to
Coffin thing
in front of front of the other members, and George Bush Sr. was there, requested to be there when Junior did that. So he watched his own son.
Dude. I've heard some weird shit about skull and bones, dude.
What are you showing? Let me go there.
Sergio Mitre.
Oh, ex-Cub.
Also a pedo.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I did some I did some research and I found like some of these, like this guy, little Mel Hall.
Yeah.
Pedo.
What?
Convicted of like 34 different charges of
what? I've never heard of this. Holy shit.
There's like all kinds of.
Who's the recent guy that was like the hot new prospect in baseball? It was like a year.
Wander Franco.
Yeah.
Wander Franco. This is my box of stuff I still need to organize. So I got all kinds of crazy, Ray Caruth.
So wait, he killed his girlfriend, or his girlfriend killed him?
No, he had someone kill his pregnant girlfriend.
Okay. And he just got out of jail, right?
Yeah, very recently, yeah.
Didn't his kid survive?
I don't know. I thought maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's some weird. I have to look that up.
Have you guys seen this set? I know I did it in video, but the Michael Jackson Topps stickers that are letters. They have the whole alphabet.
What year?
You can spell anything you want.
Oh, you know who'd like that, Steve?
Yeah, I was thinking of John
Reckoning. Have you heard of him?
Who?
John Reckoning.
Mm-mm.
This dude on YouTube, or used to be.
Bro, you'd get a kick out of Reckoning.
You should have called in, man.
Dude,
that could have been crazy.
Dude, Reckoning's a trip.
Oh my god.
No.
No. Oh my god.
Who's John Reckoning? What's he do?
Well, he goes on a not tirade, but he has very passionate views that Michael Jackson is the love child of Diana Ross and Smokey Robinson. And if you don't cover it, he starts cursing you out. Or he used to do that.
You would actually
You would like him.
Find him entertaining, dude.
He's called in a few times.
Okay.
Yeah. and he used to like call me out all the time. It's quite entertaining.
But he loves us. It's wild.
Yeah, he likes us.
How could you not? How could you not, dude? Flight 93.
Some don't.
What is that?
Flight 93.
Okay. Oh, Flight 93.
Top Heritage? Why would Tops? Yeah, I don't know.
So wait, what was the theory about Flight 90? What was that flight they said that it was swapped and it wasn't the real plane that hit and then the other plane went somewhere else? Do you remember that?
Well, Flight 93 crashed in Pennsylvania in a field, and then the Pentagon just blew up, and then there's no evidence that a plane ever hit.
Yeah.
So that's probably where it was headed.
Gotcha.
That's just and what evidence do I have to support that? Just common sense. Just common sense.
Hold up, I'll be back in a minute.
There's a lot that goes into that Pentagon explosion where.
Oh yeah.
When I was first getting red pill, because like, dude, I don't know how old you are, but I'm trying to think. 2001, so I'd have been 11.
I just turned 29.
So at the time, dude, you just went by what you heard. I mean, especially when you're young, you just hear what you hear on the news and you go with it.
Yep.
It's like not until you get older and you're like, man, a lot of these questions don't really get answered the way common sense would kind of put these things together. And Prism.
Joshua Primo.
Oh, let's go.
He exposed himself.
Yeah. You just kind of go with well, that's kind of what's happened, right? Is like for so long we just listened to what the news was saying, but a lot of people, I feel like it's been increasing way more. But I was in the military, and that's when I started like listening to like alternative news, because I started like noticing like, hey, this is fucking lying. They're openly lying to us. And then you like, you just like realize so much about the world. Yeah. That they're just so full of shit, man. That's what I was saying. Like, I didn't realize until probably, I don't know, in my mid-20s, where it was like, there was no plane wreckage or evidence at the Pentagon. Yeah, nothing. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, why wouldn't they tell us this? And then you start asking the relevant questions.
Mad TV.
Fidel Castro.
Yeah, Fidel.
Oh. Yeah. They say that Fidel Castro love child is Justin Trudeau.
That's what I heard. We got Henry Kissinger, one of the most evil humans who's ever existed. Yep.
Do you remember when Luke Radowski confronted him?
Yeah. He's great, man. I love him. Yeah.
He confronted, I think, or was that? No, maybe that was Alex Jones who confronted a Rothschild. Yeah,
it was Luke Radowski. He confronted a Rothschild. Who is that?
Did he do it too? I know Alex did it.
Oh, okay. The piano penis player?
Yeah. And then here you go. Do you know about Barbara Bush? Obviously the mother, obviously, you know. But have you ever heard the story about Barbara Bush had a miscarriage? I think it was a miscarriage or an abortion. I want to say miscarriage. And she kept it in a jar of formaldehyde, and she showed it to Junior and was like, "This is your brother." Like, handed him a jar with his brother in it.
What?
Yeah, it's a sick family, man. These are the mystery pack cards. All this like random
mystery pack cards.
Yeah, that's the kind of repacker I am.
You have a mystery pack with killers, right?
Yeah, it's all just as demented. And it's not all killers. Some of them kill dogs. But some of them, yes. Some of them kill their entire families.
Oh, man.
Who is that? I missed that.
It was Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. That baby jar has a name, and its name is Jeb.
Ryan.
That's great.
That's good. That's great. OJ, dude, you can't go wrong with some OJ.
OJ. You got Ray Lewis too.
Oh yeah, there's actually you got to go with this one if you're going with Ray Lewis, because they both
and Marvin Harrison.
Because they both were involved.
Yeah.
In
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Marvin Harrison. It was at like a car wash he owned, I think.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if he killed anybody, but I know it was a shooting.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite cards. Yeah, we got. Yeah, I mean, my good. You know, we got the R. Kelly. I don't like that you have to assemble the R. Kelly rookie.
R. Kelly rookie.
Yeah, the R. Kelly rookie is some assembly required. It's the Panini sticker.
Yeah.
The smash hits. Yeah. I don't like that they did that. I wish they would just have kept it a full card. You got the AIDS rookie card? You can't what?
AIDS that's where I first heard it from.
I have his legit rookie.
AIDS?
Yeah, him, Bird, and the Julius Erving.
No. That's the AIDS rookie card, though. It says AIDS on it.
That's true. He didn't have it in 1980.
Yeah.
That we know of.
I just have so much. John D. Rockefeller. Look how old that motherfucker is, dude. What the fuck?
Bought up the school system.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Here you go. Man walks on the moon.
Fake. You think
so? Steve, explain to people how was this moon landing fake?
Well, I mean, you saw 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah, dude. If you know about the Kubrick stuff, he filmed that stuff.
Yeah. If Kubrick could film that, he could film the moon landing, and it was all about the space race, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
propaganda. It was a propaganda thing.
Yeah. I don't know if the moon landing's fake for real, but it seems like something that our government would do. And by the way, that's like one of the things I remember about the flat Earth people, which I think that's also like retarded. But it's like I didn't think people believed the Earth was flat. I thought that it was just like people believing like, well, the government will lie to you about everything, literally everything. So why wouldn't they lie to you about? I thought it was more of like a philosophical, like question everything, even fundamentals. Mm-hmm. But then I learned that no, people are that retarded. But that's
I'll be honest. I'm not a flat earther, but I definitely don't think they've told us the truth of the actual size of our planet. I think it's a lot bigger than what it is.
You believe in the ice wall. I know you.
I'm not. Well, the ice wall is
hiding a bunch of land from us.
But I'm just saying there's an agreement. What could every country ever agree upon unanimously other than that agreement? Like, think about it.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You can't get two states to agree on shit. So what are the odds that everybody would unanimously agree on that, whatever that treaty is? It might not be a treaty, but there's some agreement. So it's like, if they want to keep us out of there, something is up. Is that fair?
Well, they might just be doing military testing.
That's another thing.
One of my friends, he's a flat earther, and he was like, I just remember this conversation so well. He's like, Earth is flat, and he's like, Antarctica isn't real, and if it is, there's land beyond it with Nazis. And I was like, so the only two possible things is Antarctica's not real, but if it is, there's Nazis behind an ice wall. There's nothing else possible. Those are the two. And I just thought it was the funniest shit. I was like, oh my God.
Hear some wild shit about the Nazis and Antarctica, though.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember. Like, I couldn't explain it or articulate it, but I did hear there was something that they were meddling up there, or that something was going on up there.
Yeah, they do all
Now,
kinds.
that's not
They're doing all
saying.
kinds of tests.
Yeah, that's what would probably be the most likely.
Yeah, but then they all came over here, Operation Paperclip.
Yeah, or
Yep.
South America.
Oh, have you heard about have you heard about the H-1B visas? They're bringing in all the Indian people. They're calling it Operation Pooper Clip. Dude, I saw that on 4chan and I was dying. I was like, that is hilarious, man. That's very funny.
Oh, man. Man.
It's a shame we can't be funny about stuff like that anymore.
Oh, we can. It's bad.
I mean, we can, but it just comes with stupid repercussions.
I think what's going to happen in the future is they're going to be like, oh, you want to talk about this stuff? We're going to debank you. And I think that's a slippery slope. It's like we should still be able to joke about things that Dave Chappelle was able to joke about 20 years ago.
Yeah, it could go that way, but I feel like we're going the other way. I feel like we're going the way of like, no, we know people aren't being serious. Like we're just fucking
just messing around. But I'm just saying, like, okay, when Trump leaves after that, like AOC's generation, even though they're not, there's like similar age to us. It's just she panders to that crowd where it's like, we're gonna cancel you if you joke about this type of stuff. And I'm like, people should be able to joke around.
What I would agree is I think the power structure could go that way, but the social culture, I would agree. Collin, like I think, and you live in the world of comedy, people are rejecting the woke stuff. Now, it might not have been that way in 2020, but like the way things are now, it seems like you're seeing a social push where it's like,
the pendulum has swung so far now,
right?
That comedians pretend to get canceled so that they can sell tickets.
Right.
I mean, that is like I mean, they'll just be like, oh no, or like Schultz, Andrew Schultz, he puts out a special and he's like, oh, I can't get any. They want me to get rid of some of these jokes to put it on one of the big streaming platforms, so I'm going to sell it to you instead. And it's like, no, they didn't. No, they fucking didn't. You're so full of shit, man.
Yeah.
They just view this now being canceled is such a people want to support people who get canceled. So it's gay. It's gay as fuck.
No, but like, have you heard of people like, I don't agree with like some of the nut jobs out there, but like they're getting debanked because of their views.
Grabbing my charger, not going to the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back.
People getting debanked because of their views. I mean, I heard about that in Canada with like the trucker convoy.
Yeah, there's like some people like, I think they're like plants. Could be like maybe like Fuentes or Loomer and all them.
Yeah,
I think they're out there, but even though I don't agree,
that was Fuentes' dick in the Destiny video. Don't lie and tell me you didn't watch that.
I don't watch that stuff. I've heard rumors.
Sure you did. Yeah.
No, but I've heard all those things. The crazy thing about Fuentes is, remember Ali Alexander and the grooming thing with them? Hey, Steve, do you know have you ever heard of Ali Alexander?
The guy who was affiliated with Fuentes,
he's a actual groomer.
Groomer or something.
Groomer, yeah.
So I don't know, because you've talked to me about that, and I would agree, like that.
I'm like, I think Fuentes is compromised. So like they prop him up, saying, "Oh, this extremist, this 5'6" dude in his 20s is the biggest threat." I'm like, the guy's a plant. Like if you're promoted heavily, and you didn't get there, organically, you're probably a plant. Not saying you are, but that's just my thought. Yeah, Fuentes, and then Loomer, and then they're pushing Vivek. I'm like, they're all plants. They're all plants.
Question her. I don't know. Like, there's things that Fuentes says that it's like I admit, like man, he's going out on a limb, but like, could he be compromised? Could he be like a puppet to
I
like
think he's
gather a group of
associated
people
with
where
the
they can
Fed.
identify like these are the people that we're targeting now?
Yeah,
Definitely, that's a possibility.
it's part of the divide and conquer
He says a
strategy.
lot of real shit though. I can't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's hard to trust anybody, which I don't.
I don't like. I like Alex Jones. That's about it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Never been a fan of Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, there's something off with the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when this, have you heard that recent stuff where he got doxxed and somebody showed up to his house with a gun and stuff?
And then he said he was Mexican.
Well, I think he is.
Like what? 2%,
like
3%?
Yeah.
Or a quarter or
He's
something.
like, no, I'm not a white supremacist. I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
He lives like 40 minutes away from me. So
see, what he should have done was doubled down on it. That'd have been hilarious. That'd have been so funny if he was just like, yeah, is that a crime? I'm sorry, is that illegal? That would have been funny. That's comedy to me. If he just doubles down and like, oh man. Yeah, that's good.
Man. Anyways, I think it's getting time. It's been 2 hours, but where can people follow you, Collin, for those that haven't heard of you?
Yeah, you could just find my Instagram, Collin Shumake. Because my original one got banned, and then my one with 2 R's got shadow banned. So yeah, Collin Shumake, and Shu SHU, not whatever. And then I have a website, collinstradingcards.com. You can find me on Rumble, I think YouTube. I'm not sure what all I have, but yeah, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna start catching pedos again. So I'm gonna do a podcast with one.
No shit.
I'm gonna do a card opening. I'm gonna do a card opening with a pedophile. I haven't figured out what product and what we're going for yet, but I'm gonna open some cards with a pedophile. I think that'd be so fun.
That's wild, dude. I gotta give you props, bro.
Yeah,
like,
for doing all that.
Like,
thanks, bro.
In a world where it's like everybody's canceled, like, dude, you got balls, bro.
Yeah, you do.
In your mind, like the creativity, like, I don't know, like I'm half retarded myself, so like I can't think. Like, yeah, we can all make a quick joke here and there, but like stuff you do, dude, it's fucking hilarious, bro.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Yours, one of the few comedy channels I follow on IG.
Balls,
so.
Man, it's an art, but it's something that takes balls. Like, you got to really put yourself out there. The stuff you do, dude, like, it's not mainstream. So
yeah. If anybody wants to see some really crazy stuff, come to one of my stand-up shows, because that's where I really let it go. And yeah. And you better be anti-Semitic if you're showing up. I'm half kidding. About that. I have a couple anti-Semitic jokes that I like to throw out, but nothing crazy, nothing too crazy. Just calling for their.
Just don't go to Canada. You'll get arrested in Canada, I think.
Oh yeah, shout out
or London. If you go to London or Canada,
yep,
you can be in deep.
Yeah, I'm never doing that. I'm gonna be doing shitty bars in America. I'm gonna do a dingy bar with 15 people in it. That's where I'm most comfortable.
Like, how far do you travel for your shows and stuff? Like, do you just kind of stay centered, work local, or?
Yeah, mostly I'm just doing Utah. That's where I live. I don't really get booked.
I was gonna say,
kind of difficult to book someone, like me. So yeah, it doesn't really happen often. But and then when I do get booked, they always end up canceling the shows. So actually canceling the shows, and not because I'm so offensive or whatever, but because it's at such a shitty place that the bar closes down or whatever. It's not like like some free speech bullshit.
Right.
Oh.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yep. Yep, we'll do this in a few years again.
Bro, good luck with everything, bro.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Catch those pedos.
Hell yeah. Black Lives Matter.